From Los Angeles to a worldwide audience, this is Boaz Power TV, where we take your life to the next level. Now, internationally known speaker and author, here's Boaz.
Hi, welcome to the Power Show. You are part of the Power Nation, and I'm so glad you're here. Here we help you improve your attitude, your relationships, your finances, and your career as we take your life to the next level. This is episode number 191 on Boaz Power TV, and I call this one Everything Can Change in a Moment. When I was a consultant a few years ago to a San Diego company, I met a young lady who worked in the marketing department. Her name was Kim. Kim was bright, outgoing, very good at her job. She was always nice and very friendly. She had a warm, positive attitude and seemed to be in perfect health. Kim eventually moved to Colorado. She recently related that life had taken some difficult turns after her move. Now, this broadcast is all about how things can change in a moment. It's about appreciating what we have, and it's about a young lady's courage in the face of adversity. Two difficult events in a 2-day time span occurred in Kim's life a few years ago. The first one took place while she was spending a weekend at a friend's ranch in Colorado. And I'll let Kim tell you what happened. I quote here, "We were heading back to the stable after a beautiful, peaceful ride around the ranch," relates Kim. "My friend's son and I decided to let the horses run a bit. As we neared the stable, we were on a downhill slope and we suddenly came upon a drainage ditch. Both of our horses cleared the ditch. However, my horse suddenly became spooked and bucked me off. I remember hitting the ground hard, protecting my head with my left arm. The impact was absorbed by my right wrist and left knee. I went into shock with severe pain. At the hospital," Kim says, "I learned that I had fractured my right wrist in 2 places and had a dislocated left knee. I left the emergency room later that day and was driven back to the ranch. My friends insisted I stay the night there so they could keep an eye on me. I returned home the next day. It was the following day when a friend drove me to a clinic for a follow-up on my injuries." Kim says, "We were traveling on the freeway when a cargo van that was on the right shoulder suddenly veered across the highway. Having no time to react, we crashed into the van at 65 miles an hour. After several tests at the hospital, it was determined that I had severe whiplash with tiny tears on the ligaments and muscles along my spine. In addition, I experienced severe pain in the back of my head and right side. I was referred to a neurologist who, after giving me 19 injections of Botox in my head, prescribed a number of narcotic medications for the next few months. I finally stopped taking the narcotics cold turkey. After spending over a week in bed going through withdrawals, I decided to seek help elsewhere. I was then diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, severe depression, memory and concentration problems. Searching for answers, I was seen by more specialists. They put me through many tests and discovered that I had abnormalities on the right side of my head. This, I was told, explained the memory and concentration problems as well as the chronic vertigo. I was again put on several different medications and they all failed. To help manage the pain in my neck," Kim related, "I've had several facet joint blocks done on both sides of my cervical spine. I felt some relief from those, so it was decided to go forward with this is called a facet rhizotomy, which is where they go in and burn the nerves that send the pain messages to my brain. This has typically worked for people up to a year. However, I found myself having to have the procedure redone after only a couple of months. This has helped me manage my pain. However, I still have chronic headaches, neck pain, numbness and weakness in my left arm, as well as chronic vertigo." And the following month, she was to go to Denver for surgery to hopefully fix the vertigo. "I will have problems and pain for the rest of my life. I am limited to what activities I can do as I am always fatigued, off balance, and in extreme pain. I have trouble sleeping, and I've lost a lot of weight. Kim said, I started working 6 months before the accidents, and I'm still working today. I missed several weeks of work and still miss a lot of work, yet my boss has been very understanding and supportive. I still struggle on a daily basis and often find it impossible to get out of bed, but I know I have to keep trying. As Kim continues to relate that a couple of months after that, she decided that she would have a new attitude. She decided to develop a new attitude. The depression was too much. She said, I made the decision to slowly get off all the medications and face the physical pain head on. Instead of asking myself, why me? I accepted that my life will forever be different. This was the first step in the right direction. Although I do have moments when I cry and get frustrated with my challenges, for the most part, I am finally living life again. And she related that the past weekend before she sent me the note, she challenged herself to go on a hike into the backcountry of the Colorado mountains. Although every step was painful, the enjoyment she felt and the freedom she experienced outweighed everything else. She said, although I am not steady on my feet anymore, and I tire easily, I pressed on, appreciating my surroundings, and was so thankful that I'm still able to do many of the things most of us take for granted. I face a long road to recovery ahead of me, says Kim, and I'm going in for more surgery next month. Having a positive attitude makes a huge difference. I can face my fears and challenges knowing that I will still find the good in things. And yes, laughter is an amazing gift. I refuse to waste it. What an amazing example Kim is of perseverance and determination. So the affirmation for this episode of Boaz Power TV is a determination affirmation. You may want to write it down. No matter what obstacles I face, I persevere and keep moving forward. No matter what obstacles I face, I persevere and keep moving forward. Thank you for joining me. If you like these messages and many people around the world find them highly beneficial, please forward this to 5 people you know. Suggest they go to my website, boazpower.com, and they can also subscribe to the free weekly broadcast of Boaz Power TV. You are special. You are unique. You are destined for greatness, and you are a person with great determination. After all, I see it in you. You are a champion. Have a powerful day.
This has been Boaz Power TV. To comment, see other episodes, or to subscribe to this free broadcast, go to our blog at boazpower.com. That's boazpower.com. We're here to take your life to the next level.